took it to 10.
Big time
That's the
hit,
game.
and that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh,
a
my
three-run
goodness.
homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Culver Cavaliers take on the Oregon Davis Bobcats in the opening round of Sectional 51. This is Indiana High School baseball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, sports analyst Kevin Hannon. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. From the launch pad, we welcome you to Union Mills, Indiana 46382. T-minus 25 minutes until liftoff as we are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our 15th broadcast of the 2025 spring sports season, we have talked with both head coaches on the Saturday Sports Line. Of course, that's Travis Minix of Oregon Davis and Shane Lowry of the Culver Cavaliers. But when we look at the Culver Cavs, manager Shane Lowry took over as the man in charge last season. They started their 2025 campaign on the road against conference opponent Pioneer. They fell 15-0, but they then hosted Pioneer the next night, falling again 19-6. They then traveled to La Crosse, Indiana, and fell 11-0 to the Tri-Township Tigers. They fell to Winnemac in the first of two games, 11-1. Then the next night we saw them host Winnemac, falling 12-1. The Cavs then went 4-8 through the next 12 games. The wins in that stretch came against Elkhart Christian Academy 10-1, Argus and South Bend Career Academy both 11-1, and Oregon Davis 12-0 for their first matchup. On May 15th, they played a doubleheader with North Judson St. Pierre and fell Game 1 11-8, but we saw them in Game 2 beat the Jays 6-2. Interestingly enough, the Cavs finished off their regular season against Oregon Davis for their second matchup, winning 15-1, as the Cavs come into Sectional 51 at 6-14 on the season and 4-12 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Jonas McEwen leads this team with a .537 batting average. Right behind him is Hunter Albert hitting right at a .500, and then rounding out the top three is Caleb McEwen averaging a .277 at the plate. As a whole, the Cavs are batting a .249 average and an on-base percentage of .380. They have 118 hits, 103 runs, and 65 runs batted in on the season. Then looking at the pitching for the Cavs, they have used 6 different arms through the 114.2 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 6.72. They have allowed 148 hits, 176 runs, and have struck out their opponents 182 times. Jonas McEwen leads the team on the mound with an ERA of 2.4. A junior already, McEwen is a big leader on this Cavs team. He has been in the top 3 for all classes in Indiana with 84 strikeouts coming into today. We won't see Jonas, but we will see his twin brother, Caleb McEwen, on the mound for the Cavs in this one. With us this afternoon, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, we are honored to have former area baseball manager Kevin Hannon as our sports analyst. Welcome back, Coach.
Glad to be here. It's always a special time of the year, and just puts you can just tell watching the teams warm up their actions in the dugout. It just means a little more tonight.
Well, your thoughts on the Cavs? The last time we saw them, we were pretty impressed by them.
Yeah, they played a great ball game, beat a conference foe 6-2. Jonas McEwen was on the mound, racked up a bunch of strikeouts. I believe he had 15. So now we'll get to see his twin brother, and he hopes to follow in that last outing that we were here for.
I forgot to ask you, are you strapped in for liftoff?
I am. I like that. I had never heard that before. Is that
I started that a couple years ago.
You started that, so it's nothing that's on the press box or anything, the launch pad. Okay.
I when I first got here, I said, what's the name of your field? And they said, we don't have one. And I said, well, can we call it the launch pad? And they said, sure. So I went with it.
Call it Bob Schellinger Park or Corey Gore's Field, one of the two.
One of the two.
Use a combination of both. Probably wouldn't be a bad move.
Well, and then the facilities. I mean, what can you say about the new Student Activity Center? I knew that was coming along, but I had no idea it was going to be as big and nice as it is. I mean, Superintendent Ben Anderson gave us a nice tour of the facilities. It's going to be pretty nice when they officially open that up for the students.
No, they've always had they have good athletes here for one. They always have. And it just continues year after year. And the facilities were good, but now with this addition and some things they're doing, it just looks completely different around here. It looks great, and I think it's going to benefit students here for years to come.
Well, we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Head coach Travis Minix, who is also a South Central grad, is in his second season at the helm coaching there at OD. It has been a tough one for the Cats as they have dealt with numbers yet again this year. Several games they unfortunately had to forfeit due to that fact, but they did pick up 2 wins, both against Argus this season, 15-7 in Game 1 and 6-5 in Game 2, as the Bobcats come into the sectional at 2-15 on the year and 2-14 in HNAC play. Another tough regular season for the Cats. Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, they just right now they're struggling getting kids that want to play baseball, and that's a tough one.
That's tough there.
That's bigger than a school thing.
Yeah,
that's a community thing. It's a family thing. Just getting kids interested in the game of baseball, and until they get a group of kids that wants to be baseball players for 4 years, it's a never-ending cycle with a kid that'll come out and play 1 year, won't play the next, his buddies don't play. So it's a tough one. It's just going to take a group of kids. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah. Well, and summer break's already underway for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. They have all 9 of their guys, so everyone we will see on the field, that is the team that the Bobcats have. So they've got their guys, and they're ready to go today. They've already warmed up out onto the field. The Cavs are now getting their moment to warm up out onto the field. But, man, we are expecting a great afternoon of Round 1 sectional baseball action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, Taste the Feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are lucky to say no injuries to report today, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Hey, stay tuned. We will hear from Shane Lowry of the Cavs and Travis Minix of the Bobcats after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the Oregon-Davis Bobcats. It is Travis Minix. Coach, I know it's been a tough season, but you come into this sectional matchup having seen the Culver Cavs a couple of times. What'd you learn about them?
They put the bat on the ball. They definitely hit the ball. They have a couple pitchers that throw some quality strikes, but like any pitcher, if you make them throw their secondary across for, they're all speed pitchers across for strikes, you can usually sit back and, hit the fastball. Yeah. But we played them home and then we played them there and seen some good pitchers.
Yeah, absolutely. Today is a different day. Records go out the window, and that's exactly what Coach Lowry said. He said you can't just overlook anybody when it comes sectional time. What is it that you have to see from your guys on the field today? And you're right about that. It's a whole new season now, your tournament time. You got to do the little things. You got to catch the ball, throw the ball, and hit the ball. If we do those things and, our pitcher continues to throw strikes like he has been, we do a few things here and there with the bat, I think we'll have a pretty good chance. Coach, I always appreciate it. Good luck today. Thank you.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392. I'm talking with head coach of the Culver Cavs. It is Shane Lowry. Coach, here we are, best time of the year. We start sectionals. You've seen Oregon-Davis recently a couple of times, but you got to throw that out the window when it comes sectional time. What have you learned about them?
We just know that their coach is a person who knows how to get people ready for something like this. So when Travis is in charge, you're going to get their best shot. So I do know they're always competitive with us in every sport, and this is no different. So you have to respect everyone but fear no one. That's the one thing I told the boys, and it's one game at a time. And tonight Caleb on the mound, he faced him at OD, so have a little confidence going here, and it's always good to start off in a game where it's a little mini rivalry you can get up for. Is there anything in particular you want to see to start out the game from your guys? Maybe sometimes you come into this game and want to be relaxed. How do you want to attack the sectionals here today? Well, it's just like we've told them all year long. You got to put the ball in play, make contact, and you got to throw strikes. Attack the zone, pound the zone, make them earn everything, and that's been the mantra. We've really stepped it up the past couple weeks of the season and put together some good games, and I just think we're coming off some success. So keep building, keep going. Yeah. This is the second season, so it's win or go home. Coach, as always, I appreciate it. Good luck. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
As we get set for Indiana High School sectional baseball action, what are your keys to the game as a Culver Cavalier, Coach?
Well, Culver wants to, with more baseball yet to play in the coming days for either one of these teams that advances here, you want to use one pitcher today. You don't want to get in there to where second, third inning you got to go to the bullpen, and if you win, you turn around and play in the morning. So you want that starting pitcher to have a day on the mound.
Keys for the Bobcats,
I think, is what Travis said. This OD program hasn't had a full year under their belt, so he wants to see little things. And I bet if you talk Travis, he'd like to win, but he wants to see the boys execute and, like you said, make the simple plays, hit the ball, make it feel like a baseball game.
All right, that is our keys to the game. Time to sit back and pop open an ice-cold Coke. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP Gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Bobcats of Oregon Davis in the field to start today, we will see Riley Berg in left field. We will see Riley Berg in left field, Aiden McCallum in center field, and Matthew Ringers in right field. The infield shows Trevor Campbell at third, Trevor Gonzalez at second base, Andrew Soroki's at first. Nathan Cook will be the shortstop. Jason Blackburn's behind home plate as the catcher, and Drew Cooper gets the call to start on the mound in this one for the Bobcats. For the Cavs of Culver, their batting order shows the pitcher Caleb McEwen leading off, then center fielder Cam Whitworth. Shortstop Jonas McEwen bats third, and the first baseman Hunter Albert is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be second baseman Kyler Weegar. Then third baseman Drake Zorich. Right fielder Owen Tanner bats seventh. Catcher Cale Bushman is at the 8 slot. And at the bottom of the lineup, we will see left fielder Adam Peterson. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups, and we will be back to get set for the first pitch. You are listening to WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Union Mills, Indiana, welcome to game number 15 of our 2025 Spring Sports broadcast season to see the Oregon Davis Bobcats take on the Culver Cavaliers in round one of Sectional 51. Happy Friday, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at the launch pad is Chad Haschel. Always does a good job. He's doing double duty today. Also the scoreboard operator, Our umpires for this evening are Kevin Dotto, who will be behind home plate. Tom Stefaniak and Philip Gonzala will be out into the field. And then, like I've said before, with us today, we are honored to have sports analyst Kevin Hannon along for the call. Today's first pitch is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. Tomorrow will be the last of 2 Saturday Sports Lines left. Our final Saturday Sports Line will be Saturday, June 7th. Almost said January. Saturday, June 7th, and that is when we will announce our new Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Year. Tomorrow morning, we'll have our Athlete of the Week interview, our final Athlete of the Week interview with Culver Cavs' Jonas McEwen, who we will see out onto the field this afternoon. That is a very good interview. I would highly suggest to tune in for that one. We always go live every Saturday throughout the school year, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM or around the world streaming on your device, tablet, or computer. That is at WKVI.com. Click Sports. They're going through the starting lineups right now. While we haven't seen the Oregon-Davis Bobcats, we know that they've had to fight this season.
They have. It's been things that aren't always about baseball. You know, they've had to fight to get 9 kids there to play games. I don't know what the situation is for Coach Minix at practice, but I would think, you know, if you're struggling to get them there on game days, you're not getting them there on practice days either. And when you have 9, you have no margin for error there. So, yeah, it's just a tough spot. And you hope somewhere they've put things together and, you know, you hope that they improve over the course of the rest of this season, what's left, over the winter, over the summer, and come back out ready with hopefully some more athletes to choose from out there.
Well, and when we switch over and talk about the Culver Cavs, after we talked with Shane Lowry about his sectional draw, he thought that they got a really good draw. They're facing Oregon-Davis, who's been struggling, and then who won on the other side of the bracket? Elkhart Christian Academy, who beat Argus 3-2. This was last night here at South Central. So Culver, who has already beaten Elkhart Christian Academy, will see them tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Central here.
Yeah, and
that's got to be pretty good to know you have a shot at getting to a championship game here.
Absolutely, and you know we've seen Jonas McEwen. We know he has a quality number 1 starter. His brother is able to do the job on the mound as well, and he's the starter today, and that's Caleb. And you know, if it'll be interesting to see if they would jump out to a lead here, what they might do. Would they go to the bullpen to save those 2 arms for down the road? Because they're going to have, if they keep winning, they're going to have games Saturday, game Monday, Tuesday, whenever that next
Monday,
one would fall. Monday. So,
and that would be between the winner of South Central or Triton, which Triton beat North Judson on Wednesday 4-2, and that ended the Blue Jays season. Unfortunately for them, 13-14 on the year. Man, tough season for the Jays, but 8-8 in the HNAC, but you know they've got athletes in the future, and they'll be back with a team like they have.
Yeah, and they had. I know they're probably a little bit disappointed. As we're gonna pause here, I'll resume that thought here in a sec.
But go ahead and continue there. The Jays end their season at 13-14 on the year, 8-8 in the HNAC.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some disappointment there because they had a big core of their team from 24, and in 24 they competed right down to the final week in the HNAC.
That is right.
And to have that core group back and to come in and finish 8-8, I'm sure was a little bit of a disappointment. But to go down to Triton 4-2 in an opening round of the sectional, that's not anything to sulk about because I've seen Triton for many years now, and they always play better now than they did when you see them during the season. Because they always have those pitchers that are able to get out there and beat you.
Well, the one time or the 2 times that they played Triton, that was actually the 3rd time they played Triton in the sectional round. The first 2 times they beat Triton 14-13, so that was a close one, how to win that one, and then they turn around the next night and fall 10-8. So that was just a tough draw for the Jays, it looks like.
Yeah, and you never want to play that team a 3rd time. Unless it's someone that you have a pretty good chance to beat. But usually when you get into a conference opponent in a sectional, anything can happen.
Well, we remind you every morning to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. He is highlighting sponsors on the sponsor wheel this coming week, so make sure to tune in to Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show this coming week.
Leading off for the Culver Cavaliers, the pitcher number 25.
Well, we start with Caleb McEwen. Up first, the right-handed hitter to face Drew Cooper, who will deal the first pitch. Chopper foul. Caleb McEwen, a .277 average for the junior. This is his 74th appearance on the season. He has 18 hits coming into today, and he has a .356 on-base percentage. The next pitch. Grounder to second. Glove throws over to first, and it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So McEwen will reach first on air.
Yeah, errant throw by the second baseman there, pulled the first baseman off the bag. Second baseman had to come into his right a little bit and get that, and he had time to set his feet and throw, but he threw on the run, and just the ball led the first baseman right off the bag.
Oh, and there goes McEwen to take 2 on the first pitch offered to Cam Whitworth is a called strike. So now standing in scoring position is Caleb McEwen. The Cavs out to a hot start here.
Yeah, it didn't take long. I think we see the strategy for the Cavaliers is going to be aggressive on the base paths.
0-1 from Cooper finds the zone. A little breaking ball action there.
We got a pretty emphatic called strike signal from the man in blue behind the plate. I like that.
I do too. It lets us know what's going on.
Bringing his sectional energy to the first inning.
Oh, and there goes McEwen to take 3. They throw down, and it is overthrown. McEwen will go ahead and bring it home for the first run of the afternoon. Unfortunate there as Jason Blackburn, the catcher, tried to get it down to Trevor Campbell.
Yeah, just a little too much on that throw as it went over the third baseman's head out into left field, allowing that run to score.
So quick work, 1-0 here. The Cavs lead, and on the 0-2, Whitworth will swing and miss, but it gets past Blackburn. So reaching first on a
wild pitch
is Cam Whitworth.
So it goes down as a strikeout in the books, but reached on a wild pitch.
Now, does that still count as an error?
Not technically.
Gotcha. Good to know for my note-taking here. I'm still learning.
Oh, yeah. That's one of those, even the people that have been around the game for many years, it's that wild pitch pass ball thing is kind of confusing at times.
And speaking of which, another wild pitch allows Whitworth to go ahead and take 2. So now he's standing in scoring position, and Jonas McEwen, the number 3 hitter, will step back in for a 1-0 count. Cooper deals. Grounder to first, glove, tags the bag, advancing to 3 is Whitworth. So that is out number 1.
Yeah, just the ball was well struck, but one hopper right to found the first baseman's glove, and he took it to the bag himself. So, and that's exactly what Coach Mennix was talking about. Caught the ball, didn't have to throw it, went and made that routine play. So
We see Hunter Albert now in the box. The right-handed hitter pops one up high in the infield with one out. It may be gloved by the third baseman, and it is. Trevor Campbell for out number 2.
Batting next for Culver, Kyler Weaver.
So just like that, when you think Culver might be in for a big inning, he was able 2 pitches, gets the last 2 outs, and has a chance to get out of this here.
And it brings Kyler Weaver to bat, a .302 on-base percentage. He fouls this one off out of play. A .200 batting average behind the plate. This is his 64th appearance. He has 4 RBIs coming into this afternoon and 10 hits. And he has the pencil bat, and I love it. 0-1. Slicer back to short, throws over to first. They will get the third out, and it will leave one stranded. So, one run, no hits, and 2 errors.
You got it.
Here in the top of the first. We're going to take a break. Bottom of the first on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. We go to the bottom of the first. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. And we had just talked off the air there. What a great way for the Bobcats to get out of that inning.
Absolutely. The first 2 guys both reached base. Scored a run, had a runner on, and then 4 pitches later, they made 3 defensive plays, and they're out of the inning. So momentum right there to end the top of the first.
So for the Bobcats, pitcher Drew Cooper will start things off in the box. The right-handed hitter on the mound is Caleb McEwen, who fires one in there for a nice strike. And what Coach was talking about, or what you were talking about, I should say, in the pregame show was, Caleb McEwen can deliver as well.
Oh, yeah, he's, might not have the stats that his brother does right now, but he's still quality high school pitcher.
So 1-1 count, he deals, swing and a miss by Cooper, 1-2. McEwen comes in today, the junior, a 7.55 ERA. He's 1-5 on the season. Through the 21.1 innings pitched, he has allowed 27 hits, 39 runs. Has walked 27 batters and now 47 strikeouts on the season as he retires Drew Cooper.
Yeah, and one of the keys for Caleb today is going to be to keep that pitch count manageable and, not go 4 or 5 pitches to each hitter. Because you're not only, like I said, if you win today, you got to come back tomorrow, and then if you win tomorrow, you come back Monday. They're going to need his arm if they want to advance out of the sectional.
In the box is freshman Trevor Gonzalez. First one called strike. The second one, I believe, is a ball.
1-1 count.
So now a 1-1 here, and McEwen delivers low and outside. Right-handed hitter will step back in, and McEwen will deal. Inside, good eye by the freshman. Only freshman on this Bobcat team. McEwen finds the zone on that one. So now a full count here for Kayla McEwen, the junior, to freshman Trevor Gonzalez. Right to work, the 3-2. Misses up top, and the patience from Gonzalez pays off. He'll take his base.
Yeah, good eye of the strike zone right there. Had a couple borderline high pitches he was able to lay off and was able to work the walk.
Sophomore Nathan Cook steps into the box, the right-handed hitter. Shortstop swings and misses on the first offering. And you had kind of mentioned one of the bigger shortstops in the area.
Yeah, but then watching him in pregame, he's got good hands. He's got good feet. He knows how to play out there.
And taking two was Gonzalez on the swing and fouled off out of play. So, and you can see the Bobcats are trying to be aggressive here while they've got a runner on.
Yeah, they were coming whether it was a straight steal or hit and run. I guess we'll never know. But, yeah, being aggressive early.
0-2. There goes Gonzalez to take two. They throw down, and they will tag him out. He couldn't get a good enough lead. And a good throw down by Cale Bushman.
Yeah, very good throw. One hop right to the shortstop's glove, and easy tag.
And that was Jonas McEwen on the tag, too, so a good connection. And then swinging and missing, going down, striking out is Cook for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors here in the bottom of the first. We'll take a break and come back. Top of the second on the way.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck here in the postseason. Top of the second, Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. The Bobcats and Cavs are going at it in the first round of Sectional 51, and the Cavs lead 1-0.
Yeah,
not a bad way.
Been a good start. Other than those first couple hitters, OD settled down and made 3 plays to get out of the inning, and right there, good defense by the Cavaliers. Throw that runner out at second, and then let McEwen get back to work and strike out the 3-hole hitter to end the inning.
Looks like we'll start with Drake Zorich. We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Culver Cavs. First time around for Drake here. And we saw him against the Jays have a very, very big play.
Yeah, I think he's still hitting. Every ball he hit, he barreled up that day. And I think he had 2 or 3 hits in the ball game, but just very good at bats. We'll see if that's continuing here a week or so later.
The Cavs are in their patented black pinstripes with plain black pants, and the Oregon Davis Bobcats are in red tops with white trim and black bottoms. The first pitch is wild.
And that's a very conservative call because OD's got a lot of things going on with those uniforms. I'm not saying I don't like them. They're just they're busy.
Hopper to short. He snags it, throws over to first, and he gets Zorich out. What a play.
Yeah, it was a great play. The ball hit the lip in front of home plate and bounced all the way out to the shortstop, who had to jump up and get it, come down, make a nice throw across, and he did. Good defensive play.
You weren't kidding. He's got good hands, Nathan Cook.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
So that retires Zorich. It brings Owen Tanner, the right fielder, and the first pitch will be a ball. Tanner, a sophomore on this team, has 1 hit coming into this afternoon.
Ooh.
in at the hands.
Got in his kitchen there, a little riding fastball inside and sawed him off. Luckily, he didn't hit that off his thumbs.
Next pitch, low in the dirt, gets past Jason Blackburn, the catcher. So now a 2-1 count for Drew Cooper. He will deal to Owen Tanner. Outside. Tanner wants on base here.
Yeah, good. And Cooper's a little more out of the strike zone this inning than he was early.
Swing and a miss by Tanner. He knew.
Yeah.
When he did.
Swung at ball 4 right there as that ball was up around his chin level. So see if he comes back here.
Full count, Drew Cooper. He will deal. And it will miss. Walking Owen Tanner. He'll take his base with 1 out here in the top of the second.
It's an interesting pitch call right there. You got full count, nobody on base, and you go with the curveball to the 7th-place hitter. But must have a lot of confidence in that curveball.
This one's inside, and dipping out of the way is Cale Bushman for his first appearance this afternoon. 1 on, 1 out. Bushman in. Cooper. Low and away, it gets past Blackburn, allowing Tanner to get into scoring position at 2 now for the Cavs.
Struggling right now with his control. Just been behind the last 2 hitters.
(2-0). Foul tip. Now, do you suppose Cooper is getting the sign from Blackburn, or is Blackburn looking off to the dugout to get the sign?
He's not looking over to the dugout, so I think it's just the pitcher and the catcher calling their own game.
Swing and a miss on Bushman there. So now it evens up at 2-2.
And I don't think they have a wireless device where they're talking to each other. I could be wrong though.
And a curveball worked, going down looking as Bushman for a strikeout and out number 2. But in the meantime, Tanner goes ahead and takes 3.
Yeah, just kind of forgotten man out there, snuck into third. Where now makes him able to score on a wild pitch.
Bunt shown. Adam Peterson lays it down. They throw home. Bang, bang, play. He's safe. Tanner slides in safe. The bunt laid by Peterson. It worked, Coach.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird play right there. As 2 outs, run around third, laid down that bunt, and he squared early. I think he had the bunt sign from the dugout, but fielder's choice. They attempted to get the runner at home and weren't able to.
And there goes Peterson to take 2 right away. It was a low pitch. Blackburn had to get up out of his stance to find it, and then Caleb McEwen took it. That's ball 1 with 2 outs. Cooper deals, foul tip, hits the net.
And McEwen here for a second at bat. He reached on an error and scored a run back in the first inning.
Cooper. The 1-1. There goes Peterson to take 3. Popped up high in foul territory. Third baseman to make the play, and he does for out number 3. So 1 run, no hits.
And no errors.
Okay, I was right. Good. That is the top of the second. We'll take a break. Come back. Bottom of the second on the way. You're listening to WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents here in a postseason. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlin and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them in your time of need at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. 1-0, the Culver Cavs lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. We go to the bottom of the second. We have our very own sports analyst, it's Kevin Hannon. What are you thinking so far of this matchup? It's different than the regular season matchup so far, it feels like.
Oh, that's for sure. One thing that's really jumped out to you is that base running, both teams being very aggressive on the bases. A lot of times you get into a sectional game and you're a little more conservative than you might be during the regular season just because it means more. But both teams are being taking advantage of opportunities they have and advancing bases.
I guess maybe the thought, if you're OD, you really have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, sure. And, Culver, this third game, obviously they know something. They feel pretty confident in their ability to steal bases.
So for the Oregon Davis Bobcats, this is Jason Blackburn, the sophomore, up to bat. 1-2 count already here for Caleb McEwen on the mound. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and Blackburn will go down swinging for out number 1. McEwen goes right to work.
Yeah, he's a lot like his brother up there. You can tell just looking at him. He's confident. He knows what he's doing. He's done it before, and right now he's just saying, "Here, hit it."
Ooh, he fires one in, and here's a grounder to first. McEwen for support, but no, the first baseman will go ahead and tag the bag himself. Quick work there for Hunter Albert.
And if you're Caleb McEwen, that's exactly what you want. He's thrown 5 pitches, and he's got 2 outs. So that's exactly what you want here when you get into playoff time.
So now this is Andrew Soroki, the junior, takes the first pitch. And I believe it.
Soroki just grounded out. This would be Trevor Campbell.
Oh, okay, yeah. That happened so fast.
Yep.
This is Trevor Campbell, the senior, and he swings on the next pitch. He's behind the count now, or is it even 1-1?
I think now it's 1-2 now on that swing and miss.
So 1-2 count for Trevor Campbell, the senior. The right-handed hitter will step back in with 2 outs here. McEwen right to work. He deals. Low and in the dirt. Good snag by Bushman. Bushman has kind of been the Cavs' main catcher this season. We've seen him every time.
Yeah, we've seen him several times now, and I believe he's is he a freshman?
I have that right here. Yes,
yeah,
freshman.
So he's going to have a nice career. He does a good job handling 2 pitchers that, have some nasty stuff at times. So he does a really good job as a young kid back there.
And the full count. Campbell will fight back. What looked bleak. Now Campbell gets to first on a walk. And the first walk of the day for McEwen. Or is that the second?
That would be his second walk of the day.
He will fire one in there for a strike. This is Riley Berg for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Sophomore in left field. The next pitch from McEwen is up top. Ball. So 1-1 here.
Yeah, you can see when Caleb McEwen gets in trouble with his control a little bit, he's just trying to do too much. He's, trying to throw the ball a couple miles an hour harder, trying to make the curveball curve a little more. So less is more sometimes.
The next pitch finds the zone, so now it's a 1-2 McEwen to Berg. Swing and a miss. And striking out is Berg. No hits, no runs, no hits, no errors here in the bottom of the second. We'll take a break and come back. Top of the third, action on the way. The Cavs lead the Bobcats 1-0.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years' experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are also proud supporters of high school sports. They are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. 1-0, the Cavs lead the Bobcats, and the Bobcats are not making it easy on the Cavs.
No, right now they're limiting the runs, as Culver's just been able to get one across the plate in each of the first two innings. They're getting guys on base. They just need to come up with some timely at bats and try to get some runs across.
We'll see Cam Whitworth the second time today. A first pitch offered from Cooper's a called strike.
He reached first on a wild pitch strikeout back in the first.
Ooh, and this one will hit Whitworth. So he will take his base, hit by pitch. Just got away from Cooper. So this will bring up Jonas McEwen, the shortstop.
Grounded out to first in the first inning.
And there goes Whitworth right away to take two, and he's in scoring position on the first offered pitch, ball called.
Yeah, that time catcher caught the ball and just had neither middle infielder went over to cover the bag.
Oh, and now he's going to take three. Wow. They are not being conservative.
Not at all.
They're trying to take over this game here. So now, with no outs, Whitworth steals second and third. And McEwen is still in the box, a 2-0 count. Wow. Jonas, a .537 average, will pop this one up high, and it may be played by the second baseman, and it is. And that keeps Cam Whitworth at third. So now Hunter Albert, the cleanup hitter for the second time today.
Flied out to third back in the first inning.
.500 batting average, has 13 RBIs coming into this afternoon, hoping to add to that here. Cooper, the first offering. Low and in the dirt, gets past Blackburn, and taking home it will be Cam Whitworth. So now it is 2-0, the Cavs lead.
3-0.
Or 3-0, yes, 3-0. The Cavs have scored one run in each inning up to this point. And the next pitch offered is a ball to Hunter Albert. Big kid Albert is, as the next pitch is outside. Only a sophomore, .551 on-base percentage. He's someone the Cavs have been able to rely on. Next pitch, swung on, fouled off out of play. So yeah, 3-1 now here. Cooper Swing and a miss. Albert, strike 2, full count here. Some communication between home plate umpire and Cooper. And now the payoff. Low. And Albert, he let it happen, and he will take his base, so that'll be a walk. And this will bring up Kyler Weegar with 1 out, 1 on.
Weegar grounded out to short his first at bat. Yeah, you mentioned a little bit of the communication between the pitcher and the home plate ump. I think the pitcher wasn't allowing everything to get ready. He was ready to pitch before they were ready at the plate, so he just let him know to slow it down.
Weegar foul tips. He is a senior on this Cavalier team. He has a 200 average. 11 hits coming into this afternoon. On-base percentage of .302. 0-1, Cooper kicks and deals. There goes Albert to take 2. Foul tip, it'll bring him back. 0-2 count now here. Cooper has an opportunity here with 1 out to get the second, keep Albert at 1. It's a big pitch here. They obviously want to take 2.
Yeah, odds are he's running again here.
Next pitch, it'll be a grounder to second. They could turn 2. They throw to second, they get to first, they throw to first, they overthrew. Weegar will get to first. They tried to get the double play. They'd get the advancing Albert, but they can't get Weegar.
4-6 put out on Albert in a fielder's choice then for Weegar, allowing him to reach first.
Now batting for the Cavaliers, Zorch.
So now we'll see Drake Zorch a second time today.
Grounded out to short his last at bat.
Swing and a miss by Zorich. Weegar will take 2. And what's interesting is the Cavs have been able to put these 3 runs on without any hits.
Yeah, they're just reaching on whether it's a walk or an error there in the first inning and just being aggressive on the bases.
There he goes to take 3. And it'll drop through the glove of Blackburn, allowing Weegar to steal third. That is the second Cav in this inning to steal 2 bases. Cooper needs this out here and not allow another run. Down 3 here. He deals to Zorich, the 1-1, swing and a miss. Zorich wanted it, a little off-speed pitch there.
Yeah, and he's they're definitely swinging and missing on that ball up. Cooper's got, if they're going to swing at that, Cooper will be successful.
Next pitch. And it will miss. 2-2.
Went with the curveball right there, just missed that outside corner.
Next pitch, outside, Blackburn saves it. Kind of cloudy skies this afternoon, but it is 73 degrees here in Union Mills.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're clouds or if this is the smoke. We were supposed to have a smoke day from the Canadian wildfires.
And this one will go foul down the right field line. I guess I did not read that. I did not see that.
Come on, watch the news, Mitch.
My life is
Channel
sports,
16
Coach.
was reporting that all morning long
16.
today.
Oh,
absolutely. You know those weathermen, man, they always get it right. No, it was a haze, a lot of wildflowers or fires.
Ooh, the curveball
nice
from
pitch.
Cooper stalls Zorich, and it will retire him. So 1 run, no hits, no errors here in the top of the third. 3-0, the Cavs lead. We'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the third action on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome at Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them at 574-896-5138. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this wonderful tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-0. The Cavs lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. We're glad you've joined us here in this opening round of Sectional 51. The winner of this game would go on to face Elkhart Christian Academy. That is who won last night. They, in fact, beat their opponent here at South Central. That was against Argus, 3-2. So that's who the winner of this game will see tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Central. We see in the box for the Oregon Davis Bobcats, this is number...
Matt Ringer.
Number
34.
And this is his first time?
First at bat, 8-hole hitter for the Bobcats.
Next pitch finds the zone. 2-1 count here.
1-2.
1-2. 1-2 from McEwen right to work. Misses up top. Ringer, a senior on this Bobcat team. Right-handed hitter steps in, and McEwen deals, and he swings it one in the hands. He will go down striking out for out number 1.
Yeah, just not real comfortable swings right there for Ringer, as he got a couple fastballs there for strike 1 and strike 3 right in on that inside corner. Tough pitches to handle.
Number 9 hitter, senior Aiden McCallum for the Bobcats steps in. McEwen deals, swing and a miss. You were talking about the weatherman. At my last job, I worked in TV in Indianapolis, and I remember I was walking in the hall talking to the weatherman as McEwen deals the next pitch. It fouls off out of play. And we got to know each other over time, and finally I got comfortable enough. I said, you're the only guy I've ever worked with where you can be wrong in your job and still be here. And he just laughed. He said, well, yeah, that's why I did it.
I'm telling you, there's times they could flip a coin and get closer than what they are, but back to the ball game. Nice curveball right there by McEwen to retire McCallum.
So that is the second out. Here in the bottom of the third, we go back to the top of the batting order, and it looks like Shane Lowry is going to have a pitching change here.
Yeah, he is. Kind of what I think this is more strategy. I think he's going to save pitches for tomorrow.
For McEwen.
He's probably, if you go through his pitches, he's close to where he can come back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, he can come back tomorrow as the way his pitch count is right now. So that's, I think, what the strategy is. I don't think there was an injury involved.
Well, and we had talked about that. They had beat Elkhart Christian Academy earlier on in the year. That was 10-1 back on April 21st.
So if I got my crystal ball in front of me, I'd say he's going to run if they win this game, and I don't mean by any means this game is over, but he's going to roll out Caleb McQueen in the morning if they win this one.
So this will bring Cam Whitworth, and we've seen Cam before on the mound, the right-handed pitcher. He will come in relief for McEwen here in the bottom of the third with 1 out. It's an 0-2 count, or no,
new batter.
It's a new batter for Drew Cooper. They're going back to the top of the batting order for the second time today.
Yeah, so he's got McCune struck out the first two guys here in the bottom of the third. We're back to the top of the order and awaiting the pitching change.
Whitworth, a 7.60 ERA, the senior, 2-4 on the year. This will be his 9th appearance this season. Through the 38.2 innings pitched, he has allowed 68 hits, 60 runs. He has walked 9 at-bats and has 37 strikeouts on the year.
And I can give, it's probably early to say these are final pitching stats for Caleb McQueen, as he could re-enter potentially as the game continues. But he went 2 2/3, faced 9 hitters, struck out 6, walked 2, no hits, no runs. So good.
Not a bad day.
Good short performance for him.
And it looks like Whitworth, who was originally in center field, I think that's where Caleb McEwen
just
gone.
A straight swap there, pitcher, center fielder.
So the infield still the same. Drake Zorich at third. Shortstop is Jonas McEwen. Second base is Kyler Weegar. First is Hunter Albert, and behind home plate is Cale Bushman. Right-handed hitter Drew Cooper steps in.
He struck out back in the first inning.
Whitworth, right to work. Outside, and it gets past Bushman for ball 1. I guess 2 outs. I said 1 earlier. I'm sorry. 2 outs. So not a bad spot for the pitching change. Get the 1 out, get out of the inning quickly here for Whitworth. Nobody on. Chopper to third. Zorich gloves it, throws over to first. They get the out.
Strong arm across.
3 up and 3 down.
Yes.
For the Cavs, and they had a pitching change. Cam Whitworth on the mound for them now, but we go to the top of the 4th. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894. Ask for Howard or Dean. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Today's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air Dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. We go to the top of the 4th. 3-0, the Culver Cavaliers lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats in this round 1 of Sectional 51. We're joined by Kevin Hannon. So glad he's with us to break this game down and teach me a few things. I'm only in year 3, Coach. I feel like I've picked it up. I've learned a lot since the first game I did with you.
You're a lot smarter than you were last year.
And that's not saying much. That's not saying much.
I'm not answering that part of it. I'll just say you're a lot smarter now than you were a year ago.
Well, I agree with what Harold says. We talk a good talk. That's all it is. If you sound decent enough, you can make it work. Fake it till you make it.
Absolutely, and that works well in radio because they can't see it anyway.
They can't see it. Well, they don't know any difference.
Nope.
0-2 here, and going down looking. Quick work from Drew Cooper. He retires Owen Tanner right away, 3 pitches.
Yeah, good. Just threw 2 fastballs by him and then came back with the curveball, and Tanner couldn't swing it there for strike 3.
It's the number 8 hitter, Cale Bushman. He'll step in and swing and miss on the first opportunity. Bushman, the freshman, a 139 average. He has 5 hits coming into this afternoon, a 446 OBP. Foul tip hits the net. He's behind 0-2 here.
Yeah, and he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the second inning. So Tell you what, Cooper right here has come out. I don't know if Coach Minix gave him a pep talk, but he's just peppering the strike zone here to start the fourth. Right on cue.
That one gets past
Bounces
Blackburn.
one into the
You
left-handed
shouldn't have said
batter's
anything,
box.
Coach.
I know.
He heard you. 1-2 here for Cooper.
Not a bad pitch for 0-2, though.
Make him chase.
There's that curveball
again. There it is. He loves that breaking ball, and it stalls Bushman he will go down looking. Out number 2.
Bring up Peterson, who bunted and reached base on a fielder's choice in his last at-bat in the second inning.
First offering from Cooper is outside and up top for ball 1. Peterson, the left-handed hitter, 205 average, has 8 hits on the season. Foul tips this one off out of play. .415 on base percentage. 1-1. Misses. 2-1. Misses again. 3-1.
I don't know what it is in the psychology of baseball where you see more pitchers have trouble throwing to the 9-hole hitter.
That one finds the zone. And is it because you think mentally they're thinking?
It's mental, that's for sure. Because and he's left-handed, and the high school pitchers don't see a lot of left-handed batters. In all honesty,
so it changes the look. And everything.
It does. It changes the way, at least for the pitcher, it changes how you're going to attack it.
Because low and away to a right-handed hitter would be low and inside to the left-handed hitter.
And just having that body on the opposite side changes things.
He tried the breaking ball, but this time it misses up top. It will walk Adam Peterson, so he will get on base. And this takes us to the top of the batting order for the third time. It's Caleb McEwen.
And you're right back to that part of the order, third time through. McEwen reached on an error and flew out to third.
There goes Peterson to take 2. Blackburn won't throw. And Peterson will be in scoring position here. 3-0, the Culver Cavs lead. Cooper. There goes Peterson to take 3. Blackburn will not throw down. Peterson stands 90 feet away. 2 stolen bases for him now here in this half inning. 2-0, Cooper deals. McEwen gets one. Back to second, throws over to first. They get the third out, leaving one stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors here in the top of the fourth.
Left.
And one left stranded. This is the 4th inning stretch. We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. It's the 4th inning stretch, sponsored by no one. Call us and let us know. We'll put your name here.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Culver Sportside Marina is also part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your watercraft taken care of by contacting Culver Sportside Marina at 574-842-5000. Ask for Glenn. Tell him you heard it here. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon, 3-0. The Cavs lead. And just when you think the Cavs are going to pull away, the Bobcats aren't allowing it.
Yeah, they just stepped up, made a few plays there the last inning by the pitcher to not allow that fourth run to score. So, been a lot of action, not a lot of hitting.
This is Trevor Gonzalez. The freshman fouls this one down the left field line out of play. His second time today?
Yeah, he reached on a walk and was caught stealing back in the first inning.
Whitworth in relief for Caleb McEwen. Deals the 1-1. It's popped up high in the infield. It will be gloved by the first baseman, Hunter Albert. Wow. He told Kyler Weegar to get out of the way.
Yeah, that ball's 10 feet from second base, and you got the first baseman over there cutting in front of the second baseman. But, hey, all you can ask for is one person to take charge of it, and he took charge of it.
And then Weegar backed off, which,
good communication.
You know. So this will bring up Nathan Cook, who gets a grounder to short. Jonas McEwen throws to first. What a play.
Yeah, nice. Zorich went to his left a couple steps, and it went under his glove, and Jonas McEwen deep in the hole fired it across. Good arm.
So Jonas does get the show off his arm a little bit this afternoon.
Right there. That's a big-time throw.
Well, and he kind of covered for Zorich. Zorich tried to make a play on it.
Yeah, probably a play if you ask Zorich he should have made, but always good to have that shortstop over there.
This brings up Jason Blackburn for a second time today. Next pitch, swing and a miss.
Struck out back in the second.
So a 1-1 count here for Whitworth to Blackburn, the right-handed hitter. Outside, good eye. We remember Blackburn in the winter season, played on the basketball team for the Oregon Davis Bobcats, had a lot of minutes for that team, coached by Larry Center. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Blackburn now 2-2.
Come on, Jason.
Whitworth deals. And Blackburn will go down, striking out. 3 up and 3 down for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. The Cavs still lead 3-0. They're up to bat next. Top of the fifth on the way.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551. Tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Hey, Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Shout out to Jim Collins. He messaged me a little bit ago, and he's tuning in. We hope you're enjoying this Friday evening baseball broadcast on WKVI, Jim. We appreciate your support. We go to the top of the fifth, 3-0. If you're the Cavs here, are you trying to apply even more pressure in hopes we can get this game rolling along?
Absolutely. At this point, you just want to keep adding on. A 3-0 lead in a game like this is definitely not safe. You always want to score runs when you can. And I'm not going to lie to you, it is really starting to get dark out here.
Very much so, and the sun doesn't usually go down till about 9 o'clock.
It's that haze, man.
It's the smoke from Canada. Sometimes I forget how far north we are up here.
Yeah.
We are way up here. First pitch offered to Cam Whitworth. He swings and misses for strike one. Cooper, the next pitch. Chopper to third. Gloved. Throws to first. He's got it. Nice play. Hesitation from the infield umpire, but he says it's good enough and clean.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure the play was going to be made there by the Oregon Davis third baseman. He kind of stayed back on that big hop, but then had a strong arm across the infield to get him by probably less than a half step.
Yeah, that was Trevor Campbell getting it over to Andrew Soroki, and now here's Jonas McEwen. First pitch offered is a called strike.
Put the ball in play twice, 0 for 2 to show for it today.
Chopper to short. Snagged, thrown, gloved. Out 2. And that shortstop, he's pretty confident.
Yeah, he's so far he's shown he can made a tough play on a ball. He had to jump on a one-hopper up over his head, and there he's made all the routine plays. Nice arm across.
He's not afraid of the ball.
He knows what he's doing out there.
Cooper will deal to Hunter Albert.
Might have our first hit. Oh.
And he is safe. But the shortstop, my gosh, Nathan Cook still got it over there. Perfect placement. It just was a little.
Yeah.
And, hit.
Yeah, shortstop went into the hole on the backhand and kind of jumped and threw across and bang at first. But that's the first base hit of the ball game belonging to Hunter Albert.
Kyler Weegar.
So this brings up Kyler Weegar for the third time today with Hunter Albert at first.
I would expect Albert to be running here. They'll probably be real aggressive trying to push that run across with 2 outs.
Cooper shakes off the sign from Blackburn, and now he will deal. Ooh, curve ball stalled Weegar, and it found the zone.
Yeah, Weegar so far today grounded out to short, reached on a fielder's choice.
Foul tip hits the net.
And it started him off with 2 curveballs this at bat, so we'll see what he does here.
1-2, Cooper to Weegar. Got him again on it. Swinging and missing, going down, striking out as Weegar. That is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
1 left on.
Bottom of the 5th, we'll be back. Top of the 6th, action on the way. The Bobcats are running out of time. They need something to happen now. Top of the 6th on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. It's the top of the 6th. Here, bottom of, what'd you say?
Did you turn? Oh, there we are. Bottom 5.
Bottom of the 5th, thank you. Lost track. Bottom of the 5th here. As the Oregon Davis Bobcats will be up to bat here. It will be number 7, Andrew Soroki, to start us off.
Time for the Bobcats to get their offense going and try to cut into that lead here. You don't want to head into the late innings, 6th and 7th, trailing by 3. So it'd be nice for them to at least get 1 on the board here.
First pitch from Cam Whitworth is a swing and a miss. Whitworth in relief for the starting Caleb McEwen.
And Soroki up. He grounded out to first his last at bat.
Next pitch, strike.
Come on, Andrew.
Soroki, the right-handed hitter, will step back in. Hangs out towards the back of the box. Ooh, and an off-speed pitch there from Whitworth. What would you call that one?
A good one. I don't know what that was. Whether it was off-speed pitch is a good way, because that a lot of different pitches can fall into that category.
So swinging.
Something with a wrinkle on it.
Something with a wrinkle. I like that.
Yeah.
a little wrinkle in it. I like that. So one out. This
Oh,
brings Trevor Campbell. It'll be a base hit. So Trevor Campbell swings on the first option, and he gets a base hit. Nice little blooper.
Yeah, and he walked his first at bat, so he's reached base safely in both of his at bats today. Now we'll see if they're aggressive or how they play this to try to get that run across.
Riley Berg will swing on the first option. Drake Zorich gloves it, throws to second, gets past Uyghur. So now advancing to 3 is Trevor Campbell.
All right, so Riley Berg reaches on a fielder's choice. Runner advances to third on the E5 by the Cavaliers.
So, if I'm not mistaken, that's their first error of the day.
Yes, it is. But now OD's in business.
Runners in the corners with one out. Bottom of the 5th. Whitworth deals. Chopper goes foul down the first base line. This is number 34.
Ringer.
Matt Ringer, the senior.
He struck out back in the 3rd inning.
0-1, Whitworth. Slicer back to second. Underhand throw. They get the out to Jonas McEwen, but bringing one across is Trevor Campbell. The Bobcats will bring a run.
Yeah, it goes as a fielder's choice for Ringer with an RBI.
Fielder's choice, RBI. Winger, that brings up
Aiden McCallum now, the number 9 hitter. Steps in, right-handed. Whitworth checks the runner at first, and he will deal. Swung on the first pitch. Grounder to Jonas McEwen, throws over to first. Dropped by Hunter Albert. So that is safe there, as Aiden McCallum will be on first.
And that the most important thing that does right here, it rolls the lineup over, and we're back to the top right here with 2 runners on and 2 outs.
Now, do you count that as an error?
That is
yeah.
I give that as an error to the first baseman. There, a throw that wasn't in the dirt, should have been caught.
So back to the top of the batting order, it's Drew Cooper, swings and misses on some amazing pitching from Whitworth here.
Yeah, he's got that was a curveball. So my guess is the one with the wrinkle in it earlier was also a curveball. Just didn't break in the same way that one did.
0-1 to Cooper. Same pitch again. Misses up top. Cooper didn't bite. 2 on, 2 out, 1 in scoring position. Cooper in the box, the right-handed hitter.
Struck out and grounded out so far today.
Whitworth, low and outside.
Come on, Drew.
Big at bat here in the way this game's unfolding. Big spot.
2-1. Swung at one inside.
Yeah. And you heard me wince, you heard Mitch wince. I think it would have hit him. But
he wanted it.
Yeah. That would have really set him up with the bases loaded.
2-2, grounder to Zorich. He will tag the bag at 3 for the advancing runner. That is out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 errors here in the bottom of the 5th. We will take a break, and we will be back for the top of the 6th. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Finally, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. Top of the 6th, Mitch Columby along with Kevin Hannon. We start with Drake Zorich of the Culver Cavs in the box. Drew Cooper still on the mound for the Bobcats.
And as this game has go along, Drew Cooper has done a really nice job of keeping his Oregon Davis Bobcats in the game. He's limited them to 3 runs, but none of those runs here in the last 2 innings.
Oh, Zorich, line drive to Trevor Campbell at third. Can't get a glove on it, and he will get to first. Now, how are you writing that one down?
Well, he did get a glove on it. It was in and out of his glove. I know I can be harsh on the score, but that's an error all the way on my scorecard.
So Zorich will reach first on error.
Yeah.
Nobody out, 1 on. 3-1 is the score. The Cavs lead by 2. This will bring in Owen Tanner, who's had some trouble tonight.
Yeah. Got a balk right there. Cooper, yes, you have to, once you come set from that position, you have to pause for at least a second. And he came to the set and went right away. He didn't pause. It's an attempt to deceive the runner, and they called him on it.
And now Zorich, who took second, will now go to third. A chopper overthrown by Cooper at first. Zorich will bring another run across. And now getting to 2, they're going to try to tag him, but he's safe. So an error there. Cooper, he tried to get the out at first. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, just, ball hit to the left side of the infield. It's a base hit from Nathan Cook, but then the error on the overthrow to third allowed that run to score. So it's an unearned run, but a base hit for Cook, who is at second base right now with nobody out.
So this brings Cale Bushman as Tanner is at second, and Bushman in the box with nobody out. The Cavs lead 4-1. Cooper, next pitch, finds the zone, evens up 1-1. Bushman's third appearance today, a 139 average. Foul tip, strike 2. And if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he have to go back to 2 on a foul tip?
He must not have called a foul tip.
Well, he went like this. Swing and a miss. Bushman goes down swinging.
Was it caught? I was trying to correct something.
Caught.
It was caught. That takes the tip away.
So then you can go.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I was trying to.
No,
I made a mistake on my scorecard, and was trying to get back to it here.
So now it's Adam Peterson, the number 9 hitter, left-handed hitter, takes one, little chin music for ball 1. So 1 on in scoring position at third. That is Owen Tanner. Next pitch to Peterson's inside, ball 2. Cooper. 2-0. Breaking ball, finds the zone.
There, I think I'm caught up and corrected.
Cooper finds the zone again.
So earlier in the inning, I apologize to those of you listening. I was calling out the wrong information on the players as to who was hitting. I was on the wrong side of my lineup card.
Oh, okay. I wondered when you said Cook.
Yes.
Here's a grounder to third. Campbell snags it, throws to first. They get out number 2, but scoring in the meantime is Owen Tanner for another run.
Yeah, RBI ground out for Peterson right there.
That is the second run in this top of the 6th for the Cavs. They lead 5-1 here. And this brings us back to the top of the batting order. It's Caleb McEwen. Next pitch finds the zone from Cooper.
McEwen so far reached on an error, flew out, grounded out.
Foul tip. And it may have hit the face mask of the catcher.
Yeah, you see the home plate ump walking the ball out to the pitcher. That's to give the catcher a minute to clear his cobwebs out of his head right there.
It looks like rain is starting to come down here in Union Mills. Expected to stop in the next 4 minutes, though. We'll see if that's true.
We'll see how good our weathermen are.
No lightning, no thunder. We play on.
Just rain and haze. Or smoke, sorry. Smoke, not haze.
Either way, it is an interesting afternoon. And the sun was out earlier this afternoon, too.
Oh, it was balmy there about 2:30 as we were letting all the kids go on our last day of school in Knox Community.
You've still got one more teacher day?
Teacher day Monday.
And that's it.
Yes.
You excited?
Oh, always, of course. I don't know a 54-year-old teacher that isn't excited when June rolls around.
I know. I'm pretty excited for the summer, too.
Yeah, because you guys, I mean, you're busiest man in show business. Yeah. 3-season guy.
It is kind of hectic at times. I just grit my teeth. But yeah, the summer will be a lot more relaxed. McEwen fouls the next one off out of play. It's a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Nobody on. He pops this one up high. Back to
trouble out there.
A blooper. It'll drop in front of both center and right field. The second baseman tried to make a play, but he couldn't get there.
Just hit to that perfect spot. Little Texas leaguer out over the infield. So base hit for Caleb McEwen. Keeps the inning going.
And now Cam Whitworth. Is this his third or fourth?
Fourth at bat. He's walked, reached on a strikeout, and grounded out.
Called strike. McEwen goes ahead and takes 2 in the meantime. There he goes to take 3. It'll be a slicer up the middle. And RBI will bring McEwen home. And now digging in for 2 is Whitworth. He'll slide in safe.
Single and an RBI. He advances to second on the throw, we'll call it.
So the third run crosses here in the top of the 6th for the Cavs. The third hit happens as well.
Yeah, they're getting the bats rolling here as Cooper's pitch is hard out here into the 6th inning. So,
oh no, this one gets past Blackburn, the catcher, and it allows Whitworth to get to 3. So now he's 90 feet away.
Yeah, a lot of times, he kept his team in the game. He got back. It's the 3-1 game, and your mentality is, you let down a little bit.
McEwen, Jonas will pop this one high in the infield. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, there was one you don't see every day. Pop up to the first baseman who reached up and missed it. Didn't hit his glove. Willie Mays basket catch by the second baseman who's standing behind him. So great defensive play by the Bobcats to get him out of the 6th.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error?
Yes.
here in the top of the sixth. It's 6-1. The Cavs take more of a commanding lead. We'll come back and see what the Bobcats have to say in the bottom of the sixth after this.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Keener Construction is a proud sponsor of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. 6-1, the Cavs lead the Bobcats. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. In the rain, it looks like it did, in fact, die off.
Yeah, you called it, and the weatherman had it perfectly. It was gonna stop in 4 minutes, so I didn't have my stopwatch on it.
So this sees Trevor Gonzalez, the freshman, for his third time today.
Flew out in his previous 2 at-bats.
And he takes the pitch. First pitch from Whitworth is a ball. The next one finds the zone for strike one.
And right now, if you're Whitworth, you just want to pound strikes. You got a 5-run lead. You're looking to get 6 outs. Let your defense help you.
Next pitch finds the zone. Whitworth right to work, the 1-2. Chopper foul. Keeps it 1-2. Next pitch. Swing and a miss.
Got him with the curveball there, way out in front.
So that will be out number 1.
Nathan Cook.
Now we see Nathan Cook.
Nathan Cook 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
Whitworth. Swing and a miss by Cook, strike 1.
Yeah, started him out for that. Started him off with first pitch curveball, had him guessing.
Whitworth, the 0-1. Finds the zone. So ahead in the count is Whitworth, 0-2 with 1 out, nobody on. And he will deal. Got a piece of it. Saved by Jonas McEwen at short. Throws over to first, and he gets the out.
Again, showing off that. I do. I love watching a high school shortstop go into the hole and just straightening up and just throwing a BB across the infield. That's impressive play again.
Zorge tried to make the play, got past him, but McEwen was there to save the day for out number 2. This now brings Jason Blackburn, the catcher, up to bat for the 3rd time today. He takes one inside.
Good. 0 for 2 on the day for Blackburn.
Whitworth's pitch goes outside and low, ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Blackburn. The Bobcats are going to make something happen. They need to do it soon.
Yeah, running out of outs, down to 4.
Whitworth finds the zone. 2-2. Next pitch. Hit back to right field. It will be fair. And a base hit for Blackburn. He's turning for 2. And he will reach second.
Double for Blackburn.
So good job by Jason Blackburn to hang in there with Whitworth to get into scoring position. This is what the Bobcats need. Andrew Soroki, the junior. And it looks like we will have another pitching change. Whitworth's day will come to a close.
I think we're going to see
Jonas
McEwen here.
Wow. So they aren't going to end up pitching their ace, Jonas McEwen, in here. And what's your thought process on their thinking here?
I don't know. Not second guessing what they're doing at all, but with a 5-run lead with 4 outs to go, tells me he thinks the game's still going on. He's not overconfident. He's not going to leave him in. He's going to bring in his ace to get these last 4 outs. Just caution. I would say it's caution on his part.
So warming up is Jonas McEwen. We started the game with Caleb McEwen. Then Cam Whitworth came in at about the 3rd.
Came in, with 2 outs in the 3rd inning and pitched 4 innings and really did a nice job. Just gave up the 1 run, and now we're going to the pen again. So he's gonna use his 3rd pitcher of the day.
And this is on a 2-2 count to Andrew Soroki.
Yeah, and I got off on my pitches, so it may very well be that Whitworth is at a similar point where they're keeping him under a pitch count to bring him back on a day, 2 days rest. But I don't know I don't know. That's just pure guessing on my behalf.
Well, we look at Jonas McEwen, an amazing 2.4 ERA, 3-2 on the season through the 43.2 innings pitched. He has allowed 28 hits, 33 runs. He's walked 34 at-bats, and like we talked, he's in the top 3 of all classes of strikeouts as of a week ago, 84 strikeouts on the season. He is our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week, and we will talk to him tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. Don't miss it, and his first pitch offered. He will hit Andrew Soroki. So Soroki's hit by pitch, and he fired it in there too, Coach.
He did. He reared back, and he gave it all he had on that one, and that's one of the things in high school baseball. It's not like you're bringing in a big league reliever. You just don't know what you're going to get sometimes. Guys try to overthrow, and
this is Trevor Campbell. McEwen will deal a strike. Campbell just lets it go by. So 2 on, 2 out, 1 in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is fouled off out of play.
So far, Campbell's reached base both times in both his at-bats and scored the only run for the Bobcats.
McEwen, the 0-2. Breaking ball found the zone. Campbell knew it immediately. He heads back to the dugout. That is the bottom of the 6th. No runs, 1 hit.
1 hit, no errors.
No errors. We'll take a break and come back. Top of the 7th on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with On Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe at 574-249-5537. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of all local high school sports since 1952. Contact them in your time of need at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. We go to the top of the 7th. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. 6-1, the Cavs lead. And if you're the Bobcats here, knowing you're up to bat in the bottom of the 7th, down 5 runs, how are you handling this here?
Well, you really want to go out there and hope that, Drew Cooper has not thrown a bad game out there for Oregon Davis, facing a 5-run lead. He wants to keep it right here. You start getting into a 6, 7, 8-run lead. If Culver was able to put some runs on the board, then you might feel like you don't have a chance. But at least 6-1, if they get a couple guys on, if they can keep it right here, I think they feel maybe some momentum and leading to their last at bat.
So Cooper still on the mound. We'll start with Hunter Albert. We'll see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Cavs.
Hunter Albert with the walk, a single, and a fly out.
And we talked about it. He has a 500 batting average coming into this afternoon. First pitch from Cooper misses up top. Albert has a 551 on-base percentage, a 619 slugging percentage, and a 1.170 OPS. Cooper deals, swing and a miss by Albert. So that'll be a 1-1 count. Cooper, breaking ball, and Albert got a piece of it. It'll be a base hit. Right up the middle to center.
Yeah, you probably heard that across your radio, but he barreled that ball up, hit it well up the middle.
And now Kyler Weegar for the 4th time.
4th at bat. He has flown out, walked, and grounded out, reached on a fielder's choice, struck out back in the 5th.
200 batting average, a 302 on-base percentage. So it looks like Braylon Jackson will be a courtesy runner.
Pinch runner, it'll be in that situation as Hunter Allen's not the pitcher or the catcher. So
Gotcha.
It's a straight substitution right there.
Gotcha. So Braylon Jackson will be subbed in, and he will take first to pinch run here. Weegar steps back into the box. Cooper to deal. Swing and a miss. Nobody out. 1 on. Weegar in. Behind the count, Cooper. He deals. Chopper back to short. Throws over to first in time for out number 1. Advancing to 2 is Braylon Jackson. You remember Braylon in the fall, up-and-coming football player, quite a good wide receiver. We see him here in the spring on the baseball field. We haven't seen him yet in action.
And again, another nice play by Nathan Cook, just making that routine play at shortstop.
And this wild pitch, Zorch has to dip out of the way. It gets past Jason Blackburn and allowing Braylon Jackson to get to 3. Cooper. Swing and a miss by Zorich.
The thing about Zorich, he does not get cheated on his swings. He gets 3 and he gives it everything he's got every swing. And I mean that in a positive way.
Right. Well, he's a hard worker. Swings and misses on the next pitch. It's now 1-2.
The old baseball adage, swing hard in case you hit it.
Right. Well, in the winter,
He not only did he play football, but in the winter he was on the wrestling team, and then when wrestling season ended, he joined the basketball team there at the end.
Yeah, you like to see kids be involved.
1-2 to Zorich. Curveball, got a slicer up the middle. It'll be an RBI, bringing Jackson home, and Zorich will stay at first. So the Cavs get one on, another one. It's now 7-1.
Yeah, he hit that ball like a rocket. Oregon Davis had brought in the infield in to try to cut down that 7th run, and he just rifled it right past everybody, right up the middle.
And it looks like head coach Travis Minix will have a quick mound visit with Drew Cooper.
Just a little pep talk telling him he's doing a good job, and he is. I know it's a 7-1 game, but you run down that list of games Oregon Davis had played, and this is as competitive as they've been in a lot of games.
Yep.
So he's done a nice job out there on the mound.
This is Owen Tanner gets a piece of it. Glove by Trevor Campbell at third. He throws over to first. They get out number 2, and in the meantime, advancing to 3 is Drake Zorich. He was on first.
It's never stopped. A little slow 3 or 4 hopper to the third baseman who had to charge. That opened up third, so as soon as Zorich rounded second,
he had
nobody there, so did a good job of aggressive base running.
Cale Bushman in the box for the 4th time today. Right-handed hitter, Cooper to deal. Misses outside, gets past Blackburn, but that will keep Zorich at bay as Blackburn tracked it down.
Bushman 0 for 3 so far on the day.
Bushman a .446 on-base percentage, 139 batting average for a freshman here. Next pitch misses inside and up top. Ball 2. Cooper, the 2-0 with 2 outs, 1 on third. Top of the 7th. Finds the zone on that one. So now a 2-1 count. Next pitch. Finds the zone. Two count. Cooper deals. Breaking ball misses. Full count now.
Just a little low on the curveball.
I think Bushman wants on.
I think he does too.
Cooper. The payoff. Finds the zone. It was a breaking ball that stalled Bushman, and it will be out number 3. So 1 run on 2 hits and no errors here in the top of the 7th. It's now all up to the bottom of the 7th for the Bobcats to try to make this a game. It's 7-1, the Cavs lead. We'll see what the Cats can do after this.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon We're so glad you've joined us. The Bobcats have some work to do. They trail 7-1, and we have a special guest in the house. We were just talking about you a little bit ago. I'm glad you're here. We were talking about the winter season for the Bobcats boys basketball team. It's head coach Larry Center. What are you doing out here? You supporting the Cats?
Just checking on the Cats. You know, a couple of these kids played for me this year, so I want to see them play. So just came to watch them.
Oh, absolutely. How you been since I last talked to you?
I've been good.
Good. You ready for the summer?
We started some summer stuff. Yeah, we're ready. Yep.
Good.
Things are got some good numbers so far, so it's looking good.
I'm ready for a break. That's what I was getting at. I'm ready for a summer break.
Well, I've been here the whole time, and I was down there, and I thought I heard your voice, and I knew you guys were going to be in the radio, so I thought, well,
yeah, come on. I'm glad you
Aubrey,
came up.
I'm going to come up here and see you guys, but I didn't want to be on the radio. But
well, you know, when you come see me, it's going to happen. It's good to see you, Coach. I'm glad you're doing well.
Good to see you guys too. Thanks for your support.
No, of course, we'll see what the Cats can do here. It'll be interesting. Down by 6 runs, Coach. If you're gonna make something happen, now's the time.
Oh, absolutely. But either way, you know, however this game turns out, Coach Minnick's got exactly what he wanted out of this game today. You know, he talked about, you know, throwing the ball, catching the ball, hitting the ball, and they've been competitive here for 7 innings. So I think either way, it's been a good ball game.
This is sophomore Riley Berg, the right-handed hitter. Next pitch.
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, it's good to see you, Coach.
I'll be down there.
Well, I'm glad you came to say hello.
No, you guys keep up the good work up here.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Good seeing you, Coach.
It's good to see you, Coach. Next pitch to Berg. 1-1 count here. That one misses as well.
Berg's 0 for 2 on the day, reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. 3-1 count here.
That one finds the zone. He fired it in there. You can hear it. It's a great interview with Jonas. We'll hear tomorrow. Pretty good speaker. And this one will miss. He will end up walking Riley Berg, the 7-hitter. So that's how the Bobcats want to start this inning.
Yeah, that brings up Ringer, who had RBI fielder's choice back in the 5th. So he's got the lone Bobcat RBI today.
First pitch offered, a called strike to Ringer. And like we talked, Jonas McEwen is finishing this game off here. Next pitch misses inside and low. 1-1 from McEwen. Up top, good eye from Ringer, the senior. Down 7-1 are the Bobcats with 1 on and nobody out. McEwen deals. He will hit Ringer. So hit by pitch, that is McEwen's second.
Yeah, second hit by pitch so far. He's trying to overthrow in some spots today. Just needs to relax, use the 6-run lead, and throw the ball in the strike zone. Easy to say from up here. Right. Not always easy to do when you're on the mound in a sectional. We talked about before the game how everybody gets amped up at sectional time. So
strike called as Aiden McCallum, the number 9 hitter, will step in.
McCallum reached on an error and struck out so far today.
Fouls this one off out of play. Makes it 0-2. So 2 on, 1 in scoring position, nobody out. McEwen deals. Chopper foul again. If they're able to get back to the top of the batting order and get the bases loaded.
Yeah, if they get through here, get McCallum on base, then things are interesting.
That one gets away from McEwen. Ball 1. He deals the 1-2 to McCallum. Ooh, foul tip, but it hits the face mask. Kevin Dotto, the home plate umpire, grazed Cale Bushman's helmet as well. They're just chatting and laughing about it. You can tell that Kevin Dotto loves umpiring.
Well, yeah, and I was going to say a lot of umpires and catchers have the same mentality. You know, it takes something. You get beat up, It's a tough gig back there.
And I had mistaken him for someone else. I thought he was one of the coaches here at South Central. He looked just like him. 2-2, swing and a miss. And going down, striking out is McCallum for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. And now we go back to the top of the batting order. We see Drew Cooper here.
Yeah, Cooper is 0 for 3 on the day, reached on a fielder's choice back in the 5th.
McEwen right to work, finds the zone.
And, you talked about the home plate ump, and really, we haven't talked about him all game. His strike zone has been the same right now as it was back in the first inning.
Grounder to third. Zorich gloves it. He overthrows. Being told to go home is a Bobcat. Here he comes to score. Bang, bang, play. He is safe. Dotto calls him safe at home. So that was Riley Berg bringing a run across for the Bobcats. It's now 7-2 with 2 on 1 in scoring position at second. That is Matt Ringer.
Yeah, so that would go down as an error on Zorich with the errant throw at first. Boy, I'm not sure the last run that scored ever got to the plate. He didn't slide.
Didn't look like it either.
The tag was on his leg. He must have tiptoed and got one of those feet in on the home plate because there wasn't an argument even.
No, not even
from
by
my
Bushman.
vantage point, I thought he was. I probably even said it on the radio. I thought he was out.
Yeah, you're right. Bushman didn't argue it or anything.
No.
And right to work, McEwen is dealing with Trevor Gonzalez, the freshman.
Yeah, Gonzalez 0 for 2 on the day with a walk.
This pitch finds the zone as well. So now he's behind 1-2.
Confidence cut.
1 out. McEwen finds the zone. And that is strike number 3 and out number 2. That will retire Trevor Gonzalez. So now this is Nathan Cook, the shortstop who's impressed us today in the field.
Yeah, defensively he's had a solid game. 0 for 3 at the bat, but made the routine plays out there at short.
0-1, swung on. It will be a base hit. And getting to third safely all around are the runners, but at third now is Matt Ringer, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs here.
Come on, Trevor.
We're looking at Blackburn here, the cleanup hitter.
Is that the first hit of this bottom of the 7th?
Yes, walking a hit by pitch, an error, and then that was the first hit.
Now we see Jason Blackburn, the sophomore, swing and miss for strike 1. Bases loaded here. Down by 5 are the Bobcats.
And Blackburn doubled his last at bat in the 6th.
Misses up top.
And this is the batter, if you're Culver, you want to get. You don't want to bring the tying run, who right now is in the on-deck circle. You don't want him to be part of this game.
1-1 turns to 1-2 as Blackburn swings and misses. They are down to the last out, and McEwen is going after it. Ooh, chin music and dipping out of the way. He could have wore that.
He could have, but that one would have left a mark. He wouldn't have. He would have felt that next week.
Swing and a miss. Blackburn goes down swinging, and that will be the ball game. 7-2 is the final. The Culver Cavaliers win in the opening round of Sectional 51. They will take on Elkhart Christian Academy tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Central here at South Central. The Oregon Davis Bobcats season comes to a close at 2-16 on the year. Tough season for them, but they showed some fight in this game. We will talk about it in the Collins Insurance post-game show. We will have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
7-2 is the final as the Culver Cavaliers win the opening round of Sectional 51. Tough loss for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Their season comes to a close. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. The Bobcats showed fight.
They did. And I've said before, Drew Cooper did a nice job going the distance on the mound. Shortstop impressed me, making the plays. They got after a good pitcher right there in the seventh inning pretty good. He just had enough to get out of it with the strikeout. But we saw some fight. They did some of the things Coach Minnick's talked about in the pregame, and if they can stick with it, get more kids out, become more competitive, they're going to be fine in the future.
Talk about the Cavs. Great game for them.
Yeah, they were able to, not, and I'm going to say this, they didn't waste a pitcher today. They didn't let a guy go out and throw 100 pitches and have him not be able to throw tomorrow or
by
Monday.
Design.
So according to what I have here, they have their top three pitchers, who I think were the three that threw today. They can all come back tomorrow, and that's huge.
That's almost as if saying, no matter what happens tomorrow, we're good.
Yeah, they're good either way, I think.
If something could go wrong early on in the game,
yep,
you have options.
Yeah, it's always nice to go into a sectional semifinal and having that option where it's not your number one, and then you have nothing after that. So.
And we talked about it. The Cavs beat Elkhart Christian Academy earlier on in the regular season, so they feel pretty confident. We talked about it with head coach Shane Lowry. They thought they got a really good part of the draw on this sectional here at Sectional 51. They could easily find themselves in a sectional championship matchup, but don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
No.
They've got work to do tomorrow morning. We will go ahead and take a break. We will have our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game, also our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game here in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbia.
7-2 is the final. The Culver Cavs beat the Oregon Davis Bobcats here in the opening round of Sectional 51. We're talking our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game, Coach.
Well, we had a hitless game until the fifth inning when Hunter Albert came up and had the first base hit of the game, and then that led to kind of the offense for Culver getting on track, scoring 4 runs over the next 2 innings. So Hunter Albert breaking the ice and getting today's first base hit.
Congratulations to Hunter Albert. That base hit was our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game is up next here in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Sandpier High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, who you thinking, Coach?
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, it comes down to a couple different guys. You know, all 3 pitchers were effective that they put on the mound today. But for me, when you figure offense, defense, Caleb McEwen really stood out. He scored 2 runs, had a base hit, stole several bases. I gave up counting stolen bases today because I couldn't. There's no way I could keep track. So as the leadoff man to score 2 runs, with a base hit, that's a great start. But where he really set the tone for the game was on the mound. He only pitched 2 2/3 innings, but faced 9 guys, struck out 6, walked 2. Doesn't get the credit as a winning pitcher. That goes to Whitworth in relief because
he pitched more.
He didn't pitch enough innings to qualify for the win. But just offensively and defensively, that player's Caleb McEwen.
Man, the McEwen family is having a good week here at WKVI. Jonas, his twin brothers.
I need to get on their payroll. I'm picking them every game we have. One of the 2 boys is right up here, but
we'll talk to Matt, his dad.
But that's they're good players, and I think the last game we had them, I faced them both as freshmen, and you could tell back then they were going to be good players, and they still have a year to go. So.
I know, it's kind of hard to believe that was 2 years ago already.
Yeah.
Time's flying.
Time does fly.
Well, big win. Congratulations to Caleb McEwen on being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Well, KVB's WKVI Sports hopes to be back in action Monday for one of our area baseball teams in their sectional championship matchup. We know where we will be on Tuesday for the Knox Lady Redskins as they became sectional champions last night. You heard it here on WKVI, beating Jimtown last night. They are in the regional round. Tuesday is their match. We find out who they play after tomorrow. That is who we will find out who they play and where they will be, but we do know they are playing Tuesday. But we hope we are covering one of our area baseball teams in their sectional championship matchup Monday. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media. That's where you'll get the most up-to-date and in-the-moment information on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you today, Coach?
I just look back. We started off the broadcast talking about how this time of year feels different. And, for the Cavaliers to be playing tomorrow in a semifinal, over half the teams in Indiana are done. They've turned in their equipment, and the kids are off on their summer break. So I just hope that all the kids down there in that dugout from Culver are enjoying this, of being able to continue playing, because there's nothing like playing a sport when you're high school, when you don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
It can be your full-time job. And
it's more fun.
You hope they take it that way. But I wish them well here the next couple games, and really wish everybody well. Enjoy this time. Your 4 years in high school goes way too fast.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't believe how long ago it was for me.
Oh, shoot. I can't even remember me back then, so it's been a while.
Well, from all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball. For our sports analyst Kevin Hannon, in-game announcer John Thompson, the Cavs beat the Bobcats in round 1 of Sectional 51, 7-2. They play Elkhart Christian tomorrow morning. I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are KVB's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.